With a 17-point gap at the top of the league, today's game is very important for one of the two teams playing it. And spoilers, it's probably not not us. Let's clue you in on what happened in the last couple of games. We had a couple of very good performances. First of all, we beat Cardiff away from home 2-0 thanks to goals from Berg and Yarmolenko, and then a 1-0 win at home again thanks to Berg. He really is pulling up trees for us at the moment. So, as I mentioned, today is a game against second placed Racing Santander, and there is a 17-point gap between the two teams. What am I talking about? It's 7 points, not 17. Good lord, my maths is terrible. Let's have a look at negotiations because I've just seen we've got a couple of bids come in for some players. And, really? No. In fact, how much does he want? 4,680. Yep, fine. And Pulido, no. Pulido is not exactly a spectacular player, but he's solid, and I'm not selling him regardless. Right, okay, so today's match, as mentioned, is Racing Santander. 7 points. That makes it a lot more important, this game. 17, I was being all blasé, but 7, yeah, that's much more important. Let's have a look at who's playing. Now, Arbia has played the last couple of games at right back, and he is actually a better right back than David Carmona. So I think there's a good chance that Arbia has cemented himself as first choice right back now. Rene not too far away from being first choice left back, but still not quite there. As far as who's going to be playing up front, well, first of all, we need to sort out this subs bench because I haven't been doing it. And let's have a look. I think we're going to put Carmona on the... take him off of the bench. Morales can come onto the bench. And Bonaventura... Oh, let's see now. Okay, so Bonaventura on for Victor Malejo, and then Yarmolenko can play in the right wing forward position. Very attacking bench today, but that's fine by me. Okay, I think that is pretty much good to go now. So let's have a good game. Hopefully a win, or at the very least a draw, just to maintain the distance between us and Santander. A loss would not be the best thing, but if we're going to lose a game, and remember we've already lost to second to bottom Oviedo, what an embarrassment that was, then losing to the second place team in the league is not necessarily the most embarrassing place to drop points. So welcome to El Sardinero, the only football stadium named after a fish. I have no idea if it's named after Sardinia or if it is indeed named after sardines, but either way, Peru gets his head on the ball nice and early for Toshibazaki, and here's a Yarmolenko, gets it in the Berg. Oh, that's not a good pass. It was a bit of a blind pass, in fairness. I should have been looking, and Riascos is straight in here, and we get away with that one. I'm going to have to tighten things up. I'm playing silly passes. Can't afford to do that against a team that are second in the league. They certainly deserve to be in second. Okay, that's out of play for a throw-in, so we'll just slow things down a little bit, I think. Let's just take a few touches, make sure that we're in this game. Okay, so immediately we give it away again. Fine, I see. And he's rapid, that centre forward, so we're going to have to be careful of him. Oh dear, oh dear. First time touch, not really the best. First time pass, I should say. Javi Montero's underneath this one, and he uncharacteristically loses out in the header. But we do get the ball into Momo. Back to Yarmolenko. Out to Arbia. Cross into the box. Tough lines. I don't think Shibazaki's going to get onto that. Oh, he might though. 2-on-1 situation on this wing, and Peru plays it out. He can't control the ball adequately running at that kind of pace. Nice idea, trying the reverse ball back into Yarmolenko, but didn't quite have the pace on it. Corner, Willem's going to take it. We're going to use the dash tactic. Swing it in, and somebody needs to get their head on it. And they don't, unfortunately. But here's Galoppo. Arbia now. Didn't want it to play through to Shibazaki. I actually wanted to try and get it to the centre forward. Ay, ay, ay. That was not the pass. Yarmolenko 6 feet away from him and he couldn't find him. Real shame. Oh, can Berg get onto it? Not quite. Montero needs to win that one, and he doesn't. That's a weird touch. Hey, Jesus. Some of these passes, man, they're not good. Bonaventura. And again, here's Berg. Ball for it. That's not the ball. I wanted to find Yarmolenko, but for some reason he decided to find the left winger instead. Very frustrating. Here's Willems now. Into Shibazaki. Bonaventura. Berg. Momo. Yarmolenko. Out to Willems. Momo again. Bonaventura. Cross into the box. Berg. Willems. Bonaventura. Cross into the box. Momo from distance with the header. It's not going to trouble the goalkeeper. Perhaps he had time to chest it down and try a half volley. There we go. Santander are a good team. Wouldn't be surprised if this was a very tight one. Could even be another 0-0 draw, and we know how much we love those. Good strength from Berg. Momo. Oh, he's taken down on the edge of the area. And surely that should be a free kick to the away team. But nothing's given. Good first time ball into Jimenez. Back out to Abdul Rahman. Cross into the box. Riascos. Can't get anything on it. And it goes out for a goal kick. Relief. Lobbed over the top for Arbia, and we're going to try and attack down this right hand side. Into Yarmolenko. He's got the strength to hold this man off. Cross into the box. Berg near post. Oh my word. Good save from the goalkeeper. Fantastic reaction save from the keeper. Probably the only thing stopping the ball from ending up in the back of the net. Half-time whistle goes. It's 0-0 here. It's been an intriguing first half, full of mistakes. How it's still 0-0, I do not know. So the second half begins. Nearly. Trying to just squeeze one through between the lines. Didn't quite come off for us. Brilliant from Javi Montero. He's way out of position though, and this could cause us a problem defensively. He should be back there by now. Bonaventura, ball's over the top. Arbia should have this covered. Plays it back to Javi Montero. Oh my word, this is suicidal football. But somehow Deportivo have not only gotten away with it, but they've managed to turn it into an attacking chance. Arbia's carried the ball a long way here. Out to Yarmolenko. Cross into the box. Berg near post. Oh my word, that's close. He's starting to get some joy. Berg is being trained as a fox in the box, and that extra training on heading and jumping is starting to pay dividends. Thank you to everyone that made suggestions for big lanky centre forwards. I have got a couple that I'm looking at, and you might see them join the team in the future. Momo just not really doing it for me at the moment. You need to think the left wing forward in the style that I play is maybe not the position for him. Not the best header in the world, but we get away with it. Willems doing a great job of tackling back. Loses the ball though, and we could be in trouble here. Avi Montero's doing a little bit of defensive cover work, and Danny Jimenez gets the ball forward. And could this be a counter-attack? No, it's going to go out of play from the goal kick. That is amazing. The amount of curl on that ball. Should have gone straight down the middle of the pitch. Ended up going out for a throw-in down the right-hand flank. Stupendous. Berg's just struggling a little bit through the centre at the moment. But it only takes one good pass for him to come alive, so I'm not too worried. Oh, down the right-hand side, they have numbers. Williams and Javi Montero, between the two of them, doing their best to cut things out, but not really managing. And that's very strange that the players didn't deal with that. Almost like it was scripted, wouldn't you say? We get away with it, however, at the cost of a throw-in. Have to be careful here. Shibazaki. Berg can't get the ball away, and it's putting us under some pressure. I'm glad to see him chasing back here, but I'd rather have him up the other end of the pitch where he could make a difference. Through to Yarmolenko. He's not going to get to it in time, however. Momo into Berg. Oh, it's a nice touch and drag, but he can't quite get it out from under him in time. He's tackled, and Santander come away with the ball. That's great strength by Montero. Absolutely just going straight through his man. Figuera, this could be dangerous. Oh, it's a great effort. Yarmolenko's still probably more effective on that side, so we'll bring Morales on the left. Freshen things up in attack, introduce a little bit more pace, see what we can do with it. Here's Shibazaki inside to Yarmolenko. And Berg can't quite find the finish. It's a tricky one for him. He's side on to goal. He'd have to cut it back with the shot, which would have taken a lot of the power off. Long ball up the middle. Oh my word, they've cut us in half here. got away with that one. Oh, Rene, lovely move. Ay, ay, ay. Strikers just need to think about where that ball's going, and as far as Rene's concerned, he needs to actually put it in a more dangerous position than that. Yarmolenko. Just can't find the right cross. There's a man that was running deep, a late run. If he'd found him, it could have been a good chance. And that's it, the end of the game. It's another 0-0 draw. This one, you'd have to say, was on the cards, however. Two evenly matched sides. Only 7 points between them at the top of the table. A reasonable result. And being as it was away from home, I'm fairly happy to take the draw. Would have liked to see some goals, but you can't have everything. There were certainly chances. There we go. Decent performance since it was away from home. The only thing missing, as I've already mentioned, were the goals. Let's see who got the man of the match, and it was Fali Jimenez of Racing Santander with a 7 up front. Berg, pretty quiet today, only getting a 5.5. Maybe I should have brought the one of the other strikers off the bench in his place. But there's such a gap between the two of them. Anyway, let's have a look at the other results from today's games. And now let's see how that affects the league table. And Rayo Vallecano are really stating a case for why they should continue to be in the top 3. They're on 52 points, although they're 8 points behind Santander and 15 behind Deportivo. They're still doing pretty well. So anyway, that will do us for another episode. I am sorry that you seem to be getting the 0-0 draws on the channel again, but there we go. It's such is the way with Superstar difficulty. They certainly know how to defend a little bit better. Until next time, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.